So what can you expect in Season 7 from the XI Racing League? Unrivaled coverage from all 7 leagues we run, from F1 right down to Tier 6 and the F1 Classics. Watch live streams on race nights, as well as the Sunday night pre-show. New multi-twitch means that you can watch 2 league races or points of view at once. Watch our league races on YouTube a few days after the race for non-Flash users, mainly iPad and iPhone users. Watch clips from the forums, such as overtakes of the week and any other uploads from league races directly put onto our forum page for you to watch. Join the forum discussion. Give your pre and post race analysis, as well as all the talking points from your league races, real life F1, and get to learn to know more of the community. So what are you waiting for? Watch League XRL and get the inside track.
The Italian Grand Prix is full of Tifosi fans for the Ferraris, beautiful food and a lot of history.
Monza, 5.8 kilometres, 53 laps, in all 307 kilometres. 4 high-speed stretches, 2 slow turns, 2 ideal spots for overtaking, top speed 351 kilometres an hour.
Okay, here we are at Monza, the famous Italian Grand Prix in the Red Bull simulator. It's always a special place to go to, Monza. We brake very, very hard into the first chicane, which is obviously an ideal point for overtaking as well. Very tight chicane, important to get a nice clean exit out of there. This is where you need a very powerful engine and also good aerodynamics for the top speed. And then we come to the Degner chicane, which you see a lot of spectators here, but also it's a very important chicane on the lap where you're braking very, very hard, jumping the curbs as best you can to carry the speed through the chicane. And then you come to a beautiful part of the circuit because there's lots of trees overhanging the track, and sometimes you can also smell a little bit of a barbecue on the inside with the Italians cooking up their food. And then the second Lesmo, very important corner to get a good exit there onto another long straight. Then we're braking very hard for the Ascari chicane. It's important to get a good rhythm through here. Quite a quick part of the chicane on the exit there now, using all of the road. And then we're heading back now towards the finish of the lap behind the pits. Another long, fast straight. Again, you're braking very, very hard for this first part of Parabolica, coasting the car into the corner. It's a longer corner than you think. And then you see the edge of the track and you slowly squeeze the power open to get a beautiful exit. That is a full lap of the Italian Grand Prix.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, F1 fans, and anybody else that is watching. We are live here at the Monza track for the Italian ground of the XRL Tier 6 division. My name is BHA Captain Waiter, and I am joined by F1 Speed. Good night to you, Speed, and oh god, we've lost Craig Senna. He won't be able to come back in as it won't let him.
Really? And Delta? Do we want to try and sort that out? Because, you know, that's kind of unfair. That was very early on in the session, saying that we've only got 10 minutes Well, we only got 10 minutes. We've got 10 minutes left, and only 7 drivers have a lap in, and that leaves only 10 cars, I think. See that that leaves only 10 cars. Plus, we can get those 10 cars back in. 9 cars. 9 is it 9?
I'm going to send a message to Elite.
And see what he says.
See what he says.
Yeah. And I'm hoping, is that through my snowball mic? I think it is. Is it? Wait, is it here? Here. No, I think it is my snowball mic. Wait, could it talk this quick? Yeah, it is. Thank you. Thank you for double checking that. Using you to my advantage there, because I wasn't sure. It didn't work. Good. Wasn't sure because you had that. Carry on. Yeah, he's rejoined and now realised that he's not going to the best to win. Try drive it is and there will be a safety car. And that's what Jordan Kelly says, JK, was from that 4. It's raced last night and got the podium in this race, so he should have a good watch on that. He does know. Usual watch. Colonel Tomo, 4th place on the prime tire. Colonel Tomo, why am I saying that? Hail King Tomo! I got it wrong and I apologise. I don't know, I don't apologise.
This isn't a new driver, viewers. He has changed his gamer tag for various reasons. He's now called Hail King Tomo. You can ask him that yourself, why he has changed it. Because for me, I don't know why he has.
GTR Delta has invited me to a party. If you want to invite me into what he has to say.
No, I will send him a message explaining what's going on and what could possibly happen. I sent a message to Elite. I've sent a message to Elite. When he gets back in the pits, he will read it.
Yeah, he's just on lap now, Reaper's pits.
It'll be up to him. It'll be up to him whether we restart or not.
I thought we should have because, you know, they were both laid out within the first 5 minutes. It was probably obvious that it was going to happen. We are losing cars due to the corner cutting glitch. I can already see that on the screen. They're a lot less than we started.
Didn't that happen with F4 last night?
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
Exactly the same thing happened, I think. Because even Bobbitt's had the problem you have right now and can only see a certain amount of cars last night. So, you know, 2 nights in a row this has happened for me. It's brilliant, this is. Absolutely brilliant. Same thing happens. So I'm prepared for this. I know how to do this all. It's already happening to me. Mini Ninja on pole at the moment. First pole this season in Tier 6. He's on the options doing a very nice job. Just he taps the gravel out of that corner. He has in the past had 1 win in XRL, 2 podiums, none of them coming of course from this season. He's only just joined Tier 6, but he is a former F5000 driver. So is Originals, which now has a full drive in the rest of the season in Ferrari. But they are both past F5000 drivers, which should be bringing it to the top pack and bringing some promise. He's pole at the moment. Is Mini Ninja, so I think that is bringing a bit of promise. I'm not sure if he's on a lap or not. You can never tell down this straight. He has left a whole half of curves, a whole half. Yep, everybody, a whole half. And is he going to finish the lap with 6 minutes to go? Or is he going to pit uses the rest of the curves? He is going to finish the lap. Does he improve? That's a no. He doesn't improve, but he stays pole, of course. F1 King is in second at the moment in the Toro Rosso. Runs very wide out of that corner. I'm not sure what corner it is, but it was the one before last. It gets away with not touching the gravel, so I'm not sure if he probably did gain a little bit of an advantage there. And here he comes around the last corner. Is he even on a lap? That's a yes. And he crosses the line to go. Not improving at all. And someone else did, because that puts Colonel hashtag Hail King Tomo accidentally whoops into 5th. I wonder who that was. Let's find him. Who went? I's the best went pole by a 10th, 1.73. So I's the best now pole with a 121.9 on the option compound. They are.
And I I've just had a message from Elites, the head of Tier 6. We are not restarting.
Ah.
So, unfortunate for Craig Senna and GPR Delta, but once again, Codemasters have...
Do you want to get him in? Do you want to get Craig Senna in to have him talk with him? Because I know he was looking really good for this win.
To him. I'll send a message himself.
No, I want to get him in and see his reaction to it.
I'll get him in.
Because he is, of course, the driver that was looking to do good, really good tonight, as we are on board with the man that's lagged out 5 races in a row, but most of the time got pole or been winning when he lags out. Bull Reapers, hopefully his connection can stay with it, unlike 2 others now which are out of the race completely. As he heads into the last corner, his teammate at the moment is the best. He's on pole for this race. Can he beat him with 4 minutes to go? His teammate pits, he stays out of course, and that's going to be it's a third. 22.1, putting him 3rd place. And I think he's behind Mini Ninja still. So Mini Ninja splits.
Okay, would be behind.
The 2 McLarens looking good tonight in Mini Ninja. F1X Originals is on a lap, I think. A 9th on the options in the Ferrari. Not too much practice, but he's going to pit. Going to pit from 9th, and I've pressed the wrong button to go backwards accidentally. Temper 3D is in 5th.
Evening to Senna. Most unfortunate. Really, what can I say?
Not a lot to say, really. You know, I was worried before we started the race because, you know, not many people, anybody was on the green connection at all, really. And mine just kept flicking around, and I had a bad feeling before I even started qualifying.
It is such a shame because I noticed you in the practice session as you were looking very quick around this track today. Would you be sticking around to watch the race, or?
I might watch a bit of it. It's just I'm more annoyed tonight because the race I was really looking good for a win tonight. You know, and all the top guys are saying I was going to win tonight, and all try to say they were going to keep up with me. And you know, we've had an extra week off as well, and I've been practicing. And all that practice seems to be, you know, like for nothing. You know, it's very frustrating.
Yeah, I do feel for you. It happens, and I do hope that Codemasters are listening. Do they ever listen? That's hard to tell, really. But yeah, take your feet up and enjoy the rest of your race, Senna. And sorry to see that happen to you. And good luck for the rest of the championship. I'm sure you would be up there despite this.
It's just very frustrating that they got that glitch in where I can't even come back into qualifying because if the connection got sorted out and I started from the back, you know, it's a good track to make a lot of overtakes, so I still feel that I still could have got finished in a high place, but sadly these things happen. Like you said, Codemasters really need to sort this problem out before F1 2014 comes out.
What is your prediction for the race win now?
Well, what I've seen, I would say that Temper's more favourite.
I'd say for the moment.
Yeah, his qualifying pace is not brilliant, but his race pace is quick. You can't count our eyes, and I think Brute will be up there unless he doesn't disconnect or he's very careful not cutting the corners. You know, they're my predictions. So.
All right, thanks very much. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
All right, thank you.
Codemasters, I hope you are listening. That's all I can say at the end of that. Yes, I have.
Less than just 30 seconds to go of this quality so far, and XRL Patronus has gone 8th, which is formerly known as Miniman, I think you call it. So 8th for him. We have a lot of people can tell have had the corner cutting glitch because there is not the same amount of dots going around the track than there was that started quali.
Who is on a lap?
Oh, the best was on that, but here comes Elite, the finished one with 7 seconds to go, minus 5 seconds to go, goes 5th place for 122.6 at the end of his quali.
Oh, that's good. That's put him ahead of Temper. Is that on options or prime?
Options.
Ah, good.
Oh, the original's going right, a bit wide there, top of the gravel, it's not going to help him, so a little bit of curve. He's 10th at the moment, so he wants to be on fresh tyres. He's either going to want to go on fresh tyres or he wants to improve massively at the wall. Gets very, very close to the edge of the circuit there, nearly hit the flat grass. He's lost a lot of time, he's going to cross the line and he's gone 5th. He's gone 5th. The original goes 5th, he's taking it from Elites. Elites drops down to 6th place. Trying to finalise the best because I know he's on a lap. My screen's now black so I can't see him. He's going to cross the line now, I think, anytime soon, which may put him improving him. I can't see.
21.9 at the moment.
21.9. If he did cross the line, he has not improved, and I feel that that's the end of the quality. Definitely know it's not because we've got 3 times left, but I think only reason that the 3 is on a lap. And third at the moment behind Ninja. He's looking for a comfortable lap. Is it going to go any quicker than he has? No. He's not doing that, and I don't think Elites is on a lap. Don't think, but no, Patronus isn't on a lap, so I don't think Elites is. They couldn't do it. No, he's not. So that's
He
the end
doesn't
of
want to
quali.
watch the rest of the race, so don't blame him.
That is the end of quali. And they are separated down to 8th place by 1 second.
Bad at all, and
cars.
everybody is starting on the option tyres. Well, there is race directors on the option tyres.
Okay.
So,
Wow.
Ice the Best takes his 2nd pole of the season. His 2nd pole after what he got in Germany. So that's not a bad result for Ice the Best. He's won over on his closest title rival, championship leader, remind you, by 9 points over Temper 3D.
Yeah,
Let's hope he consolidate this 2nd pole of the season into his 3rd win, it would be,
That is
if
true.
he pulls
So,
it off.
John Kelly said about I's the best for the win, and then he also said about Mini Ninja being a surprise driver. 2 drivers they said about are at the moment 1, 2 in quali. So he's done a very good pick at the start. That dog's going to bark in my background for another 5 minutes. Well, right, the championship tables are on screen as of now. The top 12 are anyway. As you can see, Nicholas Hamilton again not here tonight in 5th place. He is slowly slipping down the order. Jism is not here either, actually. Or is he? No, he's not, is he? I don't think I saw him. No, he's not. Oh, that's sad for him. And, so yeah, that's unlucky. And Mr. Power Liam, you said that he was replaced, didn't you?
Yeah.
By Originals.
He was
So that's another
replaced by
thing.
Originals.
So, I don't know why. I thought he was a good driver. And, so yeah. Craig Center in 4th is going to lose out as well.
There is probably a legitimate reason for this.
Yeah.
But, you know.
We don't know it. And the bottom 2 in the championship are as followed. Millerman changing his name, and GBR Delta, which is still going to stay on 0 points due to another disconnect. So unlucky for him.
Right,
0%
so
chance of rain.
let's take you through the grid if you didn't get the chance to do so. I's the best on pole position in the McLaren, his 2nd pole of the season. Alongside him is Mini Ninja in the Williams, I believe. Yes, Williams. Brutal Reapers.
Yes.
So 1st and 3rd for the McLarens is a very good showing, especially on Ferrari home turf. Mind you.
But then again, Ferrari home turf, they have done pretty much the best quality they've done this season.
Yeah, 5th and 6th. Very good. Originals ahead of Elites. F1 King is in 4th place in the 1st of the Toro Rossos. His teammate Craig Senna, as we've heard, is not here, so he's got to rake the points in for the Italian team. The Italian Minnows, as they probably know. Temper 3D starting 7th. Wow, he's got technically slower drivers than himself ahead of him. He's got to make his way through the field, but that's a dangerous spot to be in that tight first corner. Flash Shooter is in 8th as well. Another below par quality performance by him. Then we've got the 2 Mercedes, Hale, King Tomo, and XRL Patronus. One little silver lining we can have from here is that every person is going to score points, but that's the silver lining for them.
That's if they get to the finish. They have to get to the finish, though. I learned it the hard way.
Indeed, they have to get to a finish.
Also, Jordan said about he thinks there's going to be a safety car. He's got the first two right. Is he going to get that one right? Hopefully not, but you never know. He also says Eyes the Best is going for a 2-stop. Everyone else is apparently 3-stopping. Thank you for the tips, Jordan, and keep them coming.
What's your prediction? Who do you reckon's going to win?
Who's going to win? I would say Craig Senna because he's out. I would like to say Originals because you never know.
Only because you like him and you want him to win.
Yes, and I would also like to say Colin Tomo if we're going to go with that because I like him and I would like him to win.
Hail King Tomo.
Hail King Tomo. Who cares? It's King Tomo to me. Hashtag.
You know the other thing I don't like about that, right? I said to him because I'm a captain and he's a colonel. Because he's changed his name, he now has a bigger status over me because King is better than captain.
Who do I think's going to win? Let's boil this down to... I got it right last night.
You said it was Connor.
I said Ryan.
I thought you said
I got it
Connor.
right. No, I said Ryan.
No. Okay.
I said that Connor and Ryan were the quickest. God. Eyes the Best. Who do you think's going to win then?
You know what?
Wait,
I'm going for Ferrari.
You're going for which one?
Elites on this one.
Oh, you're going for
I'm going for Elites on this one. You know
He's
what?
had 4 points finishes.
I'm going to stick my neck out majorly here.
Right.
A 1-2 for Ferrari.
A 1-2 for Ferrari.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You know what?
You
No,
are.
Actually, I'll go one better. I'll go one better than that.
Oh.
A 1-2 for Ferrari.
Yes.
And in the third place, an Italian team, the Toro Rosso. So Elites, Originals, F1 King, in that order.
Oh wow. Wow, you're really putting your neck out there, but
I am very... I always go for those kind of results.
you're just reversing the top 6 there, you are. Oh god, I nearly puked there because I swallowed for some strange reason. Right, saying that. People on the stream, after hearing about me saying that, who do you think is going to win? As Jordan Kelly puts hashtag Hail King Tomo. Who do you think is going to win then, Jordan? I think you said about Eyes the Best for the win, so I'm going to take that. But anyone else that you think is going to do well? And about you being...
And get your predictions in as soon as possible. So, Elites has just sent me a message saying that we are all ready to go, so I am going to hit the ready button on the go to track. It is 27 laps around the Monza circuit.
Complete. Ready.
Jordan Kelly says Brutal Reapers, so there's another guy he thinks can do well. I think that too, as long as his connection stays in it.
As long as he stays in the race. Remember, viewers, actually, he still does have a 10-second penalty from Silverstone hanging over him. Just so that bear that in mind. But as we go into the race right now, we have Eyes the Best on top. You're with a Force India still. You're meant to be in a Marussia.
I told you I was staying in Force India, nothing matters. You guys don't use Force India. Oh.
The chance of an incident on the first.
Anyway, let's get going. It's 3 lights, 4 and 5. We are away in Monza. Can we have a clean first corner? Let's hope so. We're going down into it now. Eyes the Best got a good start, but Mini Ninja has got a better start. It's on the inside going into turn 1. I'm looking backwards. Please stay clean between each other. And they just about do so. There's a little bit of contact through the midfield, but Eyes the Best has got a good start. He's fended off the attack from Elise, and we've all got through clean into turn 1. Brilliant driving by these guys. F1 King is still in third place, and the Ferrari on the grass. Alonso style onto the grass there. Oh, and King has hit the back of Delta going into the second chicane, straight over the curbs. He's got to give that one back, but he's not. And one of the Ferraris has ducked into third place.
That's
F1 King, he's got to give it back to the Williams. Meanwhile, Eyes the Best has got already a gap.
Oh, Elite, touch the gravel. He's lost 2 places. He's gone from 4th place, I think he was 5th. He's gone all the way down to 8th.
They're still close to another. Let's go to Ascari. F1 King goes straight over the curbs. He's in the gravel. He's going to lose a ton of position. Originals is up to second. Then you've got Mini Ninja in third. And then we got what? The rest of them lying astir. There's 3 wide. 3 wide behind the Lotus. It's Brutal Reapers, Toro Rosso, and the Red Bull side by side going into there. It's F1 King. He's got wide again into Parabolica. Comes back onto the track. So F1 King has had he had a good initial start, but he's had a shocking second part. Flash is up to 6th, Elite is 7th.
Going for second. He's got it done. He gets attacked by Originals as well, though, but he's still got it done.
Oh, Flash Student goes across. And Patronus went straight on in the first corner. They're not getting well on their braking. Meanwhile, Ice the Best has got the gap ahead. I'm looking at the back as Elite fending off a Flash Student in for 6th place.
Here we go. Ice the Best in the second actually. It's all the attack. They touch. Oh no, the Mercedes.
Contact at the back.
Contact
at the back.
F1 King on the inside of Flash Student.
There was a slight coming together between Flashes in the wall. That's a broken front wing, and he's not going to be very happy with that. He's well ahead. We've got a battle for second place between Originals, F1 Mini Ninja, and then you got Temper. Temper's up into 4th place. He's had a good start.
Temper went side by side with Brutal Reapers on the first lap through that.
Ascari, that would be.
Yeah,
as we go through Parabolica, it's Ice the Best that currently leads. He's got a comfortable-ish gap, but he's definitely not running away with it like Ryan did in F4 last night, so we're still got a race on our hands. Ready on to lap 3. As Tempo's looking at Originals. Lag spike for Tempo.
3D.
Massive, huge, catastrophic lag spike there. He was in between those 3, and he's now dropped right back to 5th. In fact, he's only just ahead of the separate battle going on there.
I thought that was me, but then I realised actually it wasn't. He went really far back on him there. Reaper's just going to try and get himself back into this now. He's behind Originals.
Originals hits the gravel on the end of the chicane. That's going to give Reapers a good chance coming on the outside. He can't make it, but he does the cutback. Brilliant move. Brilliant move on the first Lesmo. He noticed, and he goes wide at the second Lesmo. That's going to give Originals a chance with DRS and Kurz.
Back through here. Surely.
This will be a brave move on the inside of Ascari. He's trying it up on the inside. Just gets it stopped. Beautiful. Beautiful driving between the two of them.
That's how you do it, people. Nicely done.
Great battling.
Oh my god, Temper's back on them. Temper's back on Reapers.
On the back of Reapers. This is for 4th place running outside of Parabolica. He can't make it, but then he does the switchback. He's now on the inside. And then we're going to go side by side down the straight. Surely Temper's going to have the DRS, but Reaper's going to have the DRS? They both do. But Temper opens it up late, going side by side into turn 1. Who's going to yield? And Temper I think Temper just eased off the gas there, just allowed him to do it. Meanwhile, Originals hit the gravel on the edge. This is a freeway battle for...
Wait, Ice the Best behind them is trying to pass F1 King. Hasn't worked, so we'll go back to the
Yeah, there's a freeway battle for 3rd, and Mini Ninja's not letting Ice the Best go out front there. Well, they've got to keep it in the track limits, these guys. The new rule into XRL of all divisions and just around Italy, could be for other races as well. It's 3 corner cuts on your lap gets a 5 second, 5 corner cuts on your lap gets a 10 second, and more if needed. It's what happened to TRL Button in F1. He got himself disqualified. Gave the win to Velexity in the top division. It will could possibly happen here, but I hope not. As
Temper.
Yeah, Brutal Reapers. Temper, he got a good drive out of there. Might have been abusing the track limits just to do that, but he's having a look on the outside into Parabolica. Can he make it? No, he doesn't, but he's going to make the cut back again. This is the same move he did, only this time, I don't think Reapers is going to have DRS on Originals. Originals meantime is on the back of Mini Ninja for 2nd place. This has given Eyes the Best a bit of gap. Temper's gone through into fourth, simple DRS.
Reapers has a
Look into the inside, but couldn't make it stick. He didn't have the DRS, so that would have been foolish. Try that. Well, Temper's recovering from that horrific-looking lag spike, as we got somebody in the pits at the back, I believe. Yeah, it's XRL. No, it's Hail King Tomo. He's gone on to the prime tyres early. He's on, so that's the end of lap 4. Ooh. A little bit uneasy braking going into the first corner there. So you got, and look at Flash Student. He's at the back.
Oh no, I
prime
think
tyres, waiting for the long game.
Originals will catching up in the back of the pits in the gravel, so he's still got the rest, but he's not expecting his number 2. Wills is back closer to the temper for you. But I'm not sure if there's no problem fighting the tyre. He's tapped the gravel again.
The gravel near to the Ascari.
I think that's allowed Temper to get even closer, so he's not lost a couple of corners or laps for him. He needs to get refocused here.
Temper's going to be in DRS. I can see almost everybody's options are getting the cliff, and as I say that, Mini Ninja, well, they're all pitted, all four of them. So everybody, apart from the leader pits, this might be a massive corner cut. I'm on board with Originals, who's gone onto prime tyres. He stays ahead of Reapers. He's going to make the jump on Ninja. He does. He's moved into a net second. They all come out line astern. So, you got F1 King on options, Ninja on primes, Temper on primes.
Ninja went into the pits.
It's because he's at the end. It's because he's at the end. Because he's in Williams, he's at the end. He's at the end of the pits.
I've had that so many times.
The driver Jaws has played a little curse on Mini Ninja. He was at the front of this train. He's now near the back of it. But he got Originals and Reapers. Reapers and Originals have flown away from this now. They've gone into their own battle. This is really for a net second place. This is like a cycle race, isn't it? You got and Originals goes wide of the first Esmo, goes straight back on in front of Reapers. That was a little bit rude. Whoa. Oh.
I think he was just trying to recover.
I don't really want to say about that. We're going down to Ascari now. You got Reapers on the back. In the background, you got F1 King on the outside of Mini Ninja. He makes it on the outside going into Ascari. Beautiful move. Beautiful move into fifth.
Reapers trying to set Originals up for the last corner.
You got Mini Ninja who's trying to get back on F1 King. F1 King is the only one in this train to go on option tyres, and he's fallen to the back of the back of this pack. As you now got Reapers, who's going to be on the back of Originals. And Reapers trying to get up on the inside. He's got the DRS and a bit of curves. He does. He gets through into second place.
Stopping time. There's his teammate in the lead.
Side by side between F1 King and Mini Ninja. They're still not over with that battle for fifth place. All those battles going up for the field. Meanwhile, Eyes the Best has made his pit stop. He's got about 5-6 second lead over this lot. Mini Ninja on the inside. Got over F1 King going into the second chicane. Oh, nice. Well done.
Very nice.
Done between the two of them. Behind them, I'm just thinking about the seventh. This is between Hail King Tomo and Elites. So Hail King Tomo has got ahead of Elites there for seventh place. Oh, and then he hits the barrier on the inside of the first Esmo. And then Elites is going to capitalise. No, he doesn't. He's going to wait for DRS.
That was a massive there. How he's turned in way too early.
I don't know. It's,
wait, Ninja's been passed by King again. Put into the through the DRS section.
F1 King, remember, he's on the option tyres. Ninja's not letting that base and trying to look on the inside. Going into Parabolica, and I tell you what, these three, they're dragging each other along.
Yeah.
They're dragging each other along with DRS. Are they working on? Are they working against each other? It is like a cycle race.
They're closing back in. Compared to last lap, they're on them a little bit more here.
Yep, they're all on prime tyres.
Ninja's being held up here by this battle. Those King, they're not holding each other up.
Yeah, F1 King, he really should be making progress on those option tyres.
Out the whole time, mate. He's there.
We've got a great battle between Originals and Temper. And Originals is just signed for Ferrari, permanent driver in a Tier 6. You know what? He's trying to bring some Ferrari pride to this. He's trying to give some pride to the Italian fans. He's against the McLarens basically, and Temper 3D. He's got a great drive through Ascari on Brutal Reapers. Uses up the rest of his curves, going to the outside, coming into Parabolica. He's already ahead. A little bit of lag going on a bit, but he's on the inside. Reapers is not giving way. That was a little bit of a tap, a little bit of hip and shoulder, but no real harm done. It could have been much worse, of course. Well, Reapers has got the DRS. Originals didn't plan for that. This has given Reapers a little bit of time ahead, just to. I know. Originals hit the back of him. I mean, that was an accident. He did hold back a bit. So good driving by Originals.
I think he had a bit too much lift than he expected to hit the brakes and he didn't stop in time.
Mini Ninja's got a broken end plate on his front wing. There must have been contact between the two of them. They're still going at it. F1 King went right off the gearbox. Ninja, he missed his braking. He cut the corner. He's got to let that back. F1 King is on the inside. No, Ninja's not letting him back through.
I don't think he is. He's really ahead of her into the corner. So. I don't think he has to let it through.
I think there's a little bit of bad blood between these two, because number F1 King hit Ninja off in the lap 1.
Oh, yes.
There's a little bit there too. Oh,
wow.
Look at opportunistic F1 King. No, he definitely cut the corner there. He's got to let him back through. He's easing off. He's easing off. Meanwhile, as we're going over a battle for 5th, the leaders are getting closer. It's Temper's got through. Temper's got through Originals off screen into 3rd place, so he's now chasing down the leaders. Originals is not going to give up that podium though. 1 lap in already.
He's smart enough to hold back, bro. Hold back.
Reapers is definitely he's not too far off of that's the best. So now look at fastest lap. We've already got
a bit of contact between
King.
Ninja and F1. King just let Ninja back through after run.
F1 King and Flash Student, they've both got 10-second penalties on them. Fastest lap so far is Reapers, 124 flat.
I'm not sure if you want to look back at this, lap 10 F1 King, but I think they've done a double.
As long as you have it, that's fine. As long as you keep an eye of it. I'm going to have to review as the McLarens, they pulled a little bit of a gap ahead of Temper and Originals were wheeling over the curbs. He's desperately wants to get a podium, doesn't he? And he's not letting 7-3D go. These McLarens, well, the guy's the best. I think he's just about in control. I think he's probably going to be saying to Reapers, just hold back a bit. We've got this. The one who is on the card as Originals is basically giving Eyes the Best a favour here ahead of Temper, because he can't. Bad traction coming out of the first chicane. That's going to give Temper a chance round the outside. Going into the second chicane, still side by side, a little bit of lag going on with Originals again. Temper's on the inside, brings better of it. Originals, if late break went over the curbs. Temper's going to have a better run coming into the first Lesmo. Backs out of it. I think he's very aware that Originals, his car is jumping about a bit.
They might not be on this.
Not be. No, Reapers has caught. Reapers is catching Eyes the Best for the lead. And there's about, there might be under a second between them. Here's what we can say. What we can say here. I don't know where there's any team orders, but Reapers is definitely the faster car here.
Plus the fact that I's the best is in the champion, Humber Reapers is not. That's the third part.
24.7 by I's the best. 24.1 by Reapers. He's about half a second quicker.
And here comes Temper.
Still a battle for third. Temper on the inside. Simple DRS pass. Ahead, just about gets it stopped in time, but Originals,
bad traction again.
Doesn't like the traction coming out that corner. As behind Ninja completely missed the braking onto turn 1, and F1 King has just pitted onto another set of options.
Right, now let's see what Ninja can do. He's getting clear air, no car near him. He needs to catch back up to this little battle.
He's gonna have to get on with it now.
Oh, kind of original. Taking a bit too much there. Perhaps the gravel. Just the gravel here. He's pushing it too hard. He's going to wear his tires out before tempos. That's a key thing here. His tires are going to be a bit more. Wow. He's kind of even closer than we were last time.
Yeah. Reapers is steadily closing that gap.
Is this going to be a simple DRS pass? Because that would be a smart thing to do if they have to do this. There's no team will be simple pass, simple. That's how you do it. You don't want to battle. Because if they battle, the two behind them are going to close right back in. You have not got DRS yet though.
No DRS, but Reapers is definitely quicker. It's almost a second between them on the fastest lap.
Originals on the outside of Temper. Did he get a tap? I think he's done it. He's done it. Oh no, Temper got it back. Oh, nice.
Wow. They are fighting tooth and nail for this podium, and I love it. Aggressive move by Originals, but got it done. But on the exit, Temper was equally as aggressive. Oh! Massive late braking, and Originals went into the back of Temper. I don't know whether he missed his braking or whether that was highly optimistic. Either way,
he's lost
Temper
time.
manages to stay ahead.
Hold down, rethink what he can do next. That's what he's got to do. Really is. Temper is looking for his 8th podium. I'm not sure what podium it would be for, isn't it? But I think it would be about 4 or 5.
His first podium of this season, that's for sure.
Well, wait, didn't even get one in Spa. I don't know if they changed it.
Oh no, we got one for Spa, but that was as a reserve.
Yeah,
he got those points for elites. He hasn't got a podium for himself yet.
Yeah, but still, he's managed to get a podium elites.
Riddle Reapers is now pitting. So he's now going to go on to prime tyres now.
And mini Ninja pits. That's the only other one.
Now I'm just debating this, alright? I did primes from lap 13, and they trying to get to the end, and I was short by 2 laps. Connor took it from lap 15 and made it. He made it to second. I'll say that through gritted teeth again. But Reapers is doing it from 14. Now the question is, can he make those tyres last to the end?
I think there was a mistake by I's the Best somewhere, because the second and third, there was a little bit more.
He's trying to take those tyres as far as possible. Remember, he's actually got a lap or 2 over the rest of the guys behind him.
Turn a little bit there. Tomo is 8, solid drive at the moment for Tomo. I'll be another 8.
Oh, Originals hit the gravel on the edge of Ascari. His tyres are gone. He's gone way too far on those primes. They're absolutely, well, double word for them. He's lost all grip, but he's got to pit on this lap. The primes will go to the end on lap 15. It's debatable at Temper. He's lost time on Temper, so
he's lost time on everyone.
Maybe a podium. Maybe a podium getting away. Primes for original options for Temper.
That's a bit of a...
They won't last to the end.
F1 Kings on options at the moment, still hold up with the 4 boots. Original out. But of course,
Yeah.
King will have to pit again. We'll see what he does. Just stop mine.
I don't know why Temper's gone to options. That might have been a mistake by his part. Because
Originals
options.
then, even though he lost all that time, he still beats Mini Ninja out the pit, so there's still cards for fourth. And if anyone makes a mistake or their cards go off, he's still in a shot for the podium. Same with Ninja as well.
Oh, that's my water going down the wrong way. Ah,
Brilliant when that happens, isn't it?
yeah. You know, the one thing I'm thinking, I know you can't, anything can happen in Formula 1, but my prediction of elites winning from originals and F1 King is looking very...
Out.
Yeah, it's looking very optimistic at this point, isn't it?
My one with Ice the Best winning he's still there. Yeah.
Well, Ice the Best is still carrying out on those tyres.
Led every lap so far,
Personal best lap by Brutal Reapers, 1:23.1 on Fresh Primes.
Well, Temper is going to be the fastest guy on the track other than F1 King, but F1 King's been on the car for a while, so this lap, it's now time to watch Temper catch back up, and he's definitely going to have to pit at some point. Originals has DRS on F1 King, the best of tyres, lower tyres, and pressure, does that make all the difference. Outside turn 1, and he brake, stop in time, no, he's missed the corner, he tries to get back on, but King back through. He missed the corner, tried to save himself, and he did save himself, but he lost all that time just going Now, whilst doing that, that means Ninja has closed in again. Mistake after mistake after mistake, costing Originals a podium place, and possible fourth.
I'm on my corner cutting track extending rules. As Ice the Best is pitting and Brutal Reapers is going to make the jump on him.
Massive jump.
That is a huge jump. A huge jump. Now what tyres is Ice the Best going on? Primes. Right. Right, those will definitely make it to the end because that's lap 17 till the finish. But Reapers has got a huge jump on it. That's a huge gap. Right, so right, so this is the situation here now. You've got both McLarens on the prime tyres. You've got Reapers who's made a huge... That is bigger than what I thought it was. Bigger than what I thought it would be in terms of undercut. But the problem for Reapers now is he pitted on lap 14, and that's debatable for Primes to go to the end. Elites, Ice the Best is definitely going to have enough of a room to get... He's definitely going to have enough tyres to get to the end. F1 King and Temper, they definitely were going to have to pit again. So I wouldn't count Originals out from a podium here. He's just got to be careful. Those primes that he's on, I mean, they've been on since lap
14.
Again, that is
he pitted the same lap as Temper.
Wow, look at that overspeed from the right. On the outside, F1 King.
This time he makes it. Brilliant. Last time he just missed the break, and this time he makes it.
Right, yeah. This is the thing I'm looking at here. You got Temper, he's definitely got to pit again, because those options, he came in on lap 17. Yeah. Temper came in on lap 17. He's definitely got to have to pit again. Oh, Originals. Oh, come on, Originals. Keep it steady as F1 King's looking to the inside. Gonna first contact between the two of them. Oh, Originals, he's just got to keep it steady. He's got to shout for a podium here, but he's got to be steady. He's got to keep these tyres to the end. He can't pit again.
He's making mistakes.
He keeps on making mistakes. He keeps on having bad traction coming out of there. Oh, they both go wide in the second part of the Scary.
I think they were just trying to avoid each other there. We've got brake later to try and beat King ahead, and then King tried braking later to pass him.
Temper's catching up with Eyes the Best, but
F1 King pits.
teams... Oh, F1 King pits, see that? That's what I said.
See what car he goes on to, what do we reckon?
Got to be options. Wait, has he used the primes yet?
No, he's got to go on primes. He's gone on primes, so he hasn't used them.
Ah.
He's not going to stop again then. He's definitely to the end.
So he's lost 6th place to Flash Students. So Flash Students made a good recovery. I don't know what time. I don't know what lap he pitted, but.
Oh my god, F1 King completely missed turn 1 there. You have to like pretty much cut the whole plan of the corner out.
It just went wide of the second chicane into the gravel and right. This is what I advise to originals now. Just keep it steady, keep those tyres to the end, and you've possibly got a podium because you've got Temper ahead who needs to pit again on option tyres. Temper's probably going to go for another set of options because he's able to, but there's enough of a gap. Still got a shout of a podium, and you've got Reapers ahead who, yeah, he's pulling away for now, but are those tyres going to last to the end? Very, very debatable.
I don't know who's got the last lap at this second. It is Brutal
23-1 just Brutal Reapers. Right, if I go through the rest of the laps, Speed, if you go through the corner cutting and track extending for me, have a look at these guys, see what they're doing. If you don't mind. We need to do it at some point, and I think we'll do it at the end. So, we've got Brutal Reapers. He's got about a 10 second-ish gap ahead of the front. And you've got Eyes the Best is currently in second. He's got a little bit of graining on those back left-hand tyres. Got to keep an eye on that. And you've got Temper 3D, who, of course, needs to spit again. Coming through Ascari now, chasing down the McLarens. But I think his fight is really with Originals for third. Whoever he can hold on to that. They're a little bit spread out, a little bit more spread out, but this is more like a tactical battle rather than people being between each other in terms of battling between the two cars. Mini Ninja currently in 5th place. He's had a rough race to say the least. As Flash Student, he had that incident in the early going. He's currently in 6th. F1 King, he's had an up-and-down race. Strategy and tyre wear hasn't really helped him. Hail King Tomo, currently having a solid job in 8th place. INW2 Elites, my predicted race winner. 9th place, and he's about half a lap behind the leader. So, yeah, that's my predictions on. And then there's XRL Patronus, who is going round 126.1 personal. That says Reapers, oh, he's on lap 21 at the moment. Those tyres, they... just looked at the back left-hand tyre. Doesn't look very healthy at all. Again, he's got to be careful. He can't take too much out of it. He goes wide for his car. He goes over the curbs. Oh. Remember the rule, Speed. Remember the rule. If it's two times, it's a reprimand. 3 is a 5 second, and
is that in 1 lap?
That's in 1 lap.
1 lap.
1 lap. 2 times is a reprimand. 3 times is 5 seconds. 5 times or more is a 10 second or more if we get to it. I hope we don't get even that far, as now Temper is now pitting. So, this is it now. Originals is going to get ahead of Temper. Temper's going on to fresh options, which will last to the end. This is basically a 5-lap sprint for Temper. Can he catch the gap up? But I was going to look at Mini Ninja, but he's now dived into the pit. So, got a battle for third. Originals has got it for now. So you got Temper chasing him down. It's a big gap, but Temper's going to be on fresh options, the faster of the two tyres, and Originals is the same as Temper. He's going to try and get these tyres to the end of the Grand Prix.
As I was in my duties there, did someone pit the Temper? Yeah. Did he pit them?
Mini Ninja has just pitted. He's gone out behind Hail King Tomo, so Tomo is in 6th. But Ninja is behind him on fresh option tyres. Want to get onto cast aside Hail King Tomo, seeing whether he is or not. Wants to cast him aside quite easily because he's trying to catch up the battle for F1 King for 6th. No, it wouldn't be F1 King, it would be Flash Student actually.
How many times to catch? 5 laps, pretty much. So.
Riddle Reapers is pitted. He realised he can't make those primes to the end. He probably heard me what I said, and he's played it safe. Gone on to option tyres and Originals. He's done the same. I'm disappointed. You know what? That's probably my fault. It's probably my fault from yesterday. Trying to get primes to the end, it doesn't do it enough. But now he's got F1 King is going to be right behind him. But I don't know. Maybe Originals could have made those prime tyres last to the end of the Grand Prix. It was possible. It was worth the gamble, I think. I think it was worth the gamble. What it's done though is it's made it less dramatic of a finish than I thought it would be. They've all played safe. How dare they? We've got F1 King, who's currently going for 4th place. Behind them, we've got a three-way battle for 6th, Hail King Tomo. And we've still got Mini Ninja behind, who hasn't made it past. Then we've got Flash Student, who's trying to recover and gain something from this race. So we've got a battle for 6th here. We've got a battle for 4th and 5th. I don't know which one to look at. I mean, 4th and 5th looks tempting enough to me, as F1 King has already made it past F1 Originals. Originals, using the fresh options and the rest of his cars, decides to get back on the outside to Parabolica. Late break just gets it stopped in time. The lock up, and now behind them two as Originals hit a little bit of gravel. Mini Ninja's diving up on the inside of Colonel Tomo for 6th place. Just about gets it stopped in time, and Tomo, he's trying desperately to keep those primes. No, he's pitting, he's given up the ghost. So these drivers have been more safer. Come on. Gamble, play with fate. Avoiding these drivers. Anyway, F1 Originals trying to get back this 4th place from F1 King. Still be a good race by Originals, no matter what happens. Getting out there with the leaders. A few mistakes, a few tactical errors, but been out there, he's been showing the pace. He's now right behind F1 King. He's got half-bar curves. You can use him. And can he make a good move coming into us, guys? Going to try the outside line. F1 King gives him room. Can he make it stick? Can he stop it in time? Keep it in time? He does. Yep. On the outside and into 4th place. Brilliant move. F1 King's not going to give that up. Now we've got Flash Student battling with Mini Ninja. Student's got ahead of Mini Ninja for 6th place. So we've got a battle
Hail
for...
King Tomo is must have pitted.
Yeah, Tomo did pit. But did pit the lap ago.
Is in 8th.
So we're on to lap 25 of this race. 3 laps to go. The F1 King has DRS and a bit of curves. Going into turn 1 is not close enough to make a move. It would give Originals really... Oh! Another traction problem is on the Ferrari driver. He keeps ahead. Mini Ninja again takes back 6th place from Flash Student into turn 1. Oh. Who to choose between these pairings here. Flash Student. He's looking at the back of Mini Ninja for 6th place. Going into the second chicane, can't make it in time. Oh, goes over the curbs. No, got round. So now I'm going to go up to the battle for 4th place. Still F1 King, not letting Originals go, but he cuts, massively cuts the first bit of Oscar. He doesn't want to be doing that too often. I'm just looking at the 2 leaders here. Yeah, the 2 McLarens, as Reapers chasing down Eyes the Best for Always Worth. Remember, viewers, he does have a 10-second penalty from Silverstone that he's yet to serve. He's already said to me he just wants to finish this race. But he's looking at his teammate and he's thinking, hang on a minute, I want to take this win for pride here. Even though the penalty would drop him back.
Yeah.
Even though the penalty would drop him back, this is for pride. This is for, you know, this is saying to Eyes the Best, you know.
To run away from Temper 3D.
He probably is, and I think the gap is more than 10 seconds here. Still a battle for 4th and 5th. F1 King has just got ahead of F1 Originals.
Wait, hello then. He's gonna. Oh, this could be a last lap pass for this.
Oh.
The McLarens.
Would it be like the closest finish in F1 history in the Italian Grand Prix, possibly? Hang on, I'm just looking at the 2 leaders here. They are much more closer than they were. Reapers is going to have DRS. And he does. We're on the last lap here, and the 2 McLarens are going to be battling for the race lead. A little bit pointless, maybe, but this is for team honours here, maybe for Reapers. He could say he's trying to get the gap on Temper, but look at that.
Oh.
Hey, Eyes the Best. Horrible traction out the first corner, and Reapers has snapped it.
He got on the curbs, he technically cut the second part out, got on the curbs and the snapped him for him.
Oh dear. This is an interesting battle. I didn't think would occur.
Oh,
he's hit the back of Reapers. Oh dear.
He's hit him and had to wait.
The 2 McLarens. Oh, they don't want to be doing this. They don't want to be doing
this.
He
waits. He backs off massively.
He backs up for it. What Eyes the Best has got to realise is that Reapers has got a penalty. And there's still F1 King and Originals. It's the last of that battle. Originals on the grass a little bit. Going into the second chicane. Gets it stopped just in time. Locks up the tyres. This is the last of that battle.
For 4, 3 points to win 54.
Oh no, he's lost it! Oh no, he's lost his front wing as well. That's the Hamilton. Remember, Lewis Hamilton, 2009, is chasing down the bronze. He's done exactly that. Oh, we feel for him. But whether he will drop even further. And it's going to be, who took it? Reapers.
Yeah,
Eyes the Best has got a 10-second penalty. I don't know how.
Oh.
Wow, that's thrown everything into, well, if that 10-second penalty stays, that can mean anything. Meanwhile, Urban Originals are looking at where he's going to be. On Takers.
Come on.
He's got Flash Student.
Put your foot down.
Coming down to him. It's going to be down to Ferrari pal. He's keeping on the inside. He's got no front ring, remember? Close between each of them. And he just holds on to him. Oh dear. Well, that was a climatic end to this Grand Prix.
That was...
Wow.
Good. I said it was just 2 points at the end of the day. But he lost his front wing over it.
And as the last few cars come across the line, what can you say about that Grand Prix? Well, they've got the battle between the McLarens, which, well...
I think, even with the penalty, 1-2 for McLarens.
Yeah. Oh.
Only just.
Oh, only just. 6/10 of a second. 6/10 of a second, and I believe...
Oh, yeah. Flash Student had a penalty as well. Flash Student had a penalty. We'll see what these penalties are all about.
We've got a lot of things to sort out, but the provisional results are, as it stands, Brutal Reapers will take the race victory. He does have the 10-second, right? But this is the thing, right? I don't know what that 10-second wise the best is. He might
If we have
be...
if we have to keep it, then we have to keep it.
If he keeps it on, then that will give Reapers the win. Provisional, of course. I'm going to have a word in the... I'm going to have a word with the drivers in game chat.
Let's get them in
Speak with
first,
them
though.
because I want to get the white free into it, but I don't know which way round it is. This is the first time I've ever done this. Right, give me a minute, guys. I'll be right back.
I'm liking this. So he's not even sure who's... So we don't know who the winner is. We don't know... We know who the top 3 are, but we don't know what order they actually should be in. I'm guessing we should just keep them how they are, really, I think. Like that. Oh, fuck, who was the guy in third? It's Temper, but I can't find his name. There it is. Temper. There. There. That's how you do the top 3, isn't it? Something like that. I've completely been left by myself. Yes, I have. No, Reapers. We're thinking. Maybe.
Right, the results are provisional, so let me invite the front 3 into it. Now, of course, the penalties do come into mind at the end of the result, perhaps as if that was the actual race result. So let's get all those in. Where's I the best? Where are you? There you are. Right to party. And
I think I've updated my stats. It's fine. Would I add Craigson's win?
Where's the other one?
I think what podium number this would be for number 3D. I think it's 7. I think this is 7th. I think, like, looking at it, it's either the best 4th win or his 6th podium. I've just been thrown out of this party. That's weird. That's a bit weird. Someone else's.
Flag City, I hate it. Right, where are we? Where's Reapers?
He's just sent me a
Back
message.
in. Get back in. Go. Where's Temper? Let's see Temper 3D on my friends list. Is he offline? Oh, for God's sake.
Sorry about that, I accidentally pressed X.
He had a bit of lag anyway, so as it stands, 1-2 McLaren. Another one. We've had this before, haven't we?
Yeah, we had it in Spain, I think.
Yeah, Spain.
At speed, I am the happiest man on the planet right now. That 10-second penalty is now gone. Go away.
Yeah, it's gone. We would hope that you don't get one for this race. I'm not seeming like you shouldn't, actually. Doesn't look like it from my point of view.
Right, there we are. The front 3 in this interesting tactical Grand Prix that has ended with Brutal Rippers taking his first win since Spain. Seems a long time ago, doesn't it?
Yep.
Especially after all those disconnects that you've had over the last few races. So you must be overjoyed with this result.
Yeah.
Remember, the results are provisional.
Yeah. But at least I know that 10-second penalty I had is gone. So
Yeah,
that's all I'm really happy about.
I did mention to the viewers the disconnections. For no fault of your own, you did have a 10-second penalty from Silverstone yet to be served. So is out of the way. You had a interesting battle with your mate, the race lead.
Yeah.
Temper, your mic is echoing just.
Echo.
If you could sort it for a bit. It's all gone now. Yeah, you've had a interesting battle with Eyes the Best for the win. I thought on the last few laps you would do a little bit of team orders going on, but it seemed not the case. Can you explain a little what was going on here?
Well, I knew because I had that 10-second penalty. I know even if I got in front of him the last lap, he was going to get the win. That on the last lap was because Temper was 10.9 seconds behind me, and I was driving like a nutter trying to open that gap because I do not want to lose second. And honestly, that was like, and the race me and Temper had at the beginning, that was a good battle, and I'm glad that nothing happened out of it because, you know.
I am to confirm that this race being provisional, but with that 10-second penalty that you would have added on,
yeah.
And if Eyes the Best, even if Eyes the Best penalty stays on, you've got a 1-2 on Ferrari home turf by 0.6 of a second. 0.6. So you were cutting it very, very fine there.
That's why I was driving like a nutter.
Yeah,
but,
your first race wins in Spain, so it has been a long time since the last win. So let's hope you can carry on the form of going into Singapore. But of course, you won't be here next week for Singapore.
No, I'll be here for Korea though.
Indeed. So yeah, good luck for the rest of your championship aspirations. That will definitely help you for getting into the playoffs by the end.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll see you in those at the end. So
thanks.
So now I move on into second place, Eyes the Best. So looked to me like a controlling race until the end. You had to fight off your younger and what was it? Yeah, you had to fight off your younger teammate to try and get the race victory, but he just pipped you there at the end.
Yes. I was in two minds what to do a 2 or 3 stop, and I was in two minds what setup to go with tonight. I went for the 2-stop setup, and I thought it was going to pay off, but the last few laps, when he come out the pits, I think it was 7.9. I thought 4 laps. I don't know if I can hold it, and he got me on the last lap, unfortunately.
Yeah, it seemed you got bad traction with the heavily worn tyres coming out of the first chicane, and that's what done it. But you still have your championship lead. I believe you would have extended it by another 3 points, so you'd have a 12-point lead going into Singapore, if my maths are correct. I believe they are, yeah. You had a 9-point lead, so extended it by 3, yeah. So it's now a 12-point lead going into Singapore. Singapore, which is, I think, the next track that these guys are looking out for. It's a tough track to get round. It's a long race. Is that what you're feeling? Is that what your feeling is as well?
It's not a track I'm very comfortable with, so I'm not sure what to expect next week. But my main aim for tonight was to beat Temper, which I've done. It was unfortunate Craig disconnected because he was mightily quick tonight. So I think I'm a bit lucky more to be sitting in second, possibly first, when I was expecting maybe.
So a humble podium.
Yes, very much so.
Yeah, a very humble podium. So enjoy the 1-2 for McLaren on Ferrari home turf. It's definitely brought you back majorly in with the constructors, with Lotus and Red Bull. Speaking of Lotus, we go to Temper 3D, the final step on the podium. It's a little blow for you in your driver's championship role, but best result you can hope for after the qualifying you got?
No, disappointing. It was disappointing. The whole race was disappointing. The whole weekend was disappointing. Really, all I can say.
We're on Wednesday.
very disgruntled driver. Can you enlighten why you are disappointed with your results today?
I was flying and then got a lag spike and really couldn't recover from that.
Yeah, we saw that.
Yeah,
we
did see
So,
that.
Yeah, I was
you know,
wondering
and
that
then-
as well.
And then I had issues with F1 Originals, whose connection was absolute rubbish. I mean, he was jumping all over my screen. He was really holding me up, and I told him twice. I said, "Look, your connection's bad. It's going to end in a crash," and he didn't listen. So yeah, really disappointing. And yeah, qualifying got there. I mean, I could have got. I was going to get I was on a really fast lap, going to get probably in 21s, and understeered, got a bit of corner cut, and it kicked me out. And I backed off tremendously to get another lap in. So yeah, disappointing, but we'll move on to a track next week that I'm really looking and hoping and expecting to win at.
Ah, he's laid it down. He's laid down a marker there, Temper 3D. That's exactly what I want to hear. So, yeah, still 12 points. It's still close between you and I as the best. I do sincerely hope this battle does carry on into the last race. But, yeah, I is the best. You did mention the fact that Craig Senna probably would have been amongst these three.
He would have won.
But he'll be back with a vengeance next week, I'm pretty sure of that. So, going back to Reapers, I did touch on Singapore with the other two drivers, but what are your thoughts on the longest race in the calendar?
Singapore.
Yeah.
Well, if there's internet where I go on holiday, then I'll definitely be trying to watch that.
Of course you're not going to be here, right.
But I
Fast
would...
forward then to Korea.
Well,
What would be your chances
Korea,
there?
well, basically, I'll most probably be missing India as well. So, what's going to happen is, the Korea, right, so these are my intentions. These are my intentions for the rest of the season. Win Korea, win USA, win Japan, basically win all the races that I'm in. I know it won't happen, but, you know, you've got to try.
About
if I can.
Abu Dhabi, if the nation knows.
Well,
and of course,
I said, yeah, all the races I'm in.
Brazil and Abu Dhabi are 100%. That's something I have yet to announce for anybody. Tier 6 will be run on 100% in Abu Dhabi and the finale in Brazil. So make sure you guys get some practice in for that. You'll ask for it, so...
joy.
I need practice run. No.
Brilliant as always. So, there you have it, viewers. The Italian Grand Prix. It was... well, my prediction at the start went absolutely wrong, because I mentioned at the start it would be Elites, followed by Originals, followed by F1 King. And none of those went into the podium, so... you can stick with my... what was your prediction, Speed?
I's the best.
Oh, you got second. You were closer than me, so...
Well, you never know. I could have got it. I could have got first. You never know. We'll see
you
what.
win it this time. You win it this time.
Just like last night. Thank you. I said Ryan. He did it. You know, stick with me.
Yeah, and Robert said me. I don't know why he said me. I really don't know why he said me to win. That's not much stronger. Anyway, yeah, we're moving on to next week, Singapore. Yeah, thrills and spills, the longest track effectively in the Canada. Chance of rain, which may make it even longer.
Are you guys ready for the night?
Yeah, the key for that track. Well, it's the first night race, isn't it? The key for that track: keep your front wing at all costs. And of course, we will be back for that race this time next Wednesday at 8 o'clock. Maybe a little bit early, but 8 o'clock around about for the start of qualifying. This has been BHA Captain Waiter, bringing you BHA Captain Waiter and F1 Speed, aka Wes, bringing you live coverage from Tier 6, sponsored by GamePod.co.uk and GT Omega Racing.
Yeah.